This is our 10-year-old motivational speaker. Now, like I said, it's only a very short session, but it's fascinating when I just see her. You know, I don't know how many of you guys are into this type of stuff, but sometimes it just looks like it's channeling or something. It's like she doesn't plan stuff. She doesn't like say, okay, or she's not taught what to say. And every time I see her, she just delivers something, and she's like, oh, what? And at one event, somebody asked her something like, oh, by the way, so how do you market your channels? She said, oh, well, easy. There's 3 steps. The first thing is, and I was like, where did that come from? But it's fascinating. And it's sometimes interesting, and some of you will be thinking, channeling, where is he going with this? What is he talking about? I think only just one thing, first of all, is that, think about this for a second. You think that there's no such thing as something else or whatever. Where does your thought come from? Well, that got silenced. You think that your thought, oh, well, my thought comes from me. You, like where? How? Like, what do you mean you? Where are you? Let me, if I ask you the question, where are you? Are you based in the heart?
You know, it's a video.
Are you based in the heart controlling everything that's happening right now? No, you're based in the brain. You're based in the brain. Right? That's what you think. You're based in the brain. You're in this control tower. You're like, okay, move arm up now. Move other arm up. Where do you think you are? Right? Where is this question? Where's this question? Where's this? Or where's everything you say? You think you're thinking to say it. Where does the thought even come from? I think there's something that's, if we have time, we'll get into some interesting conversations later. But anyway, let's not go there right now. Everyone take a deep breath in. And she's a superstar. I seen her first time. I said, okay, come here. Like, what is it you want to do? She said, international motivational speaker. Right? I said, okay, cool. I give you all the platforms. You want to come with me out to Kenya? You want to help the kids out there? I was like, yeah, come in. She came with me out there, helping teaching the kids. Really, really cool. Said, want to come with me to Vietnam, Asia, and do the tour with me? Said, yeah, okay. I said, cool. But that's what I was saying before. I believe that when you get to a certain position, it's about how can you create that platform and that space for other people to shine. It's very powerful when you do that, because there's so much talent out there. But then at the same time, they're fighting against so much doubt. So how do you create that space? And so it's absolutely beautiful. I want everybody. And by the way, what you do, it's in the hand. Stand up. Oh, actually, sit down. I just did that because it's after lunch. You guys need to practice people sitting down. So if we could start off with the video, please. Please stand up. Give a big round of applause.
Okay. So my name is Vanessa. I'm 10 years old, and as it was on the video, which I find it was amazing editing, don't you agree? When I went out, I was like, exactly, yeah. But, so, my name is Vanessa, as I said. I'm 10 years old, and I am an international award-winning motivational speaker, YouTuber, entrepreneur, well, kidpreneur, and an artist. And today, I'm going to be talking about something a little different. But before I start speaking, we need to get the energy up. So, give a high five to the person next to you and say, yes! I'm ready! And then hug the people next to you. You always like, you need to warn people, yeah. Okay, so, what's that now? So I quite like hugs, to be honest. I quite like hugs. But, maybe later. But, so today, I'm going to be talking about something a little different. And I'm going to be talking about when, as people grew up and how they were younger to when they were older. So, raise your hand if you were here yesterday. So, I was here today on stage, only like a couple of 5 minutes and stuff, but I was saying that that's what I was going to be speaking about. So, are you here today? So, if you weren't here yesterday, raise your hand. Okay, so that's exciting. So, today, I'm going to be talking about mass thinking. Now, I believe everybody is born into genius. Now, what do you mean by that? Well, and how would a 10-year-old tell me how I grew up? I don't know. But I can tell you how playful you were as a kid because I'm a kid myself and I'm quite playful. So I would say I'm the most playful person backstage. So we're trying to laugh, so hopefully you guys didn't hear us. So, as I said, I'm going to be talking about mass thinking. Mass thinking. So, I believe that everybody is born into genius. Everybody has this lots of potential inside them. Now, who had potential when they were a kid? Raise your hand. Now, may I ask you, did that carry on from when you were older? No, it didn't. I'm just going to assume it because that's what I've got in my notebook. Oh, so funny. But, so today, as I said, I'm going to be talking about mass thinking. Let me put this here. What does that say? Mass. What does that say? Mass. These are quite hard to press in. Okay. Let me get my clicker. So cool. I had a clicker last time, it was really cool. Okay. So as I was saying, as you grow up, you kind of have all this potential inside you. And then suddenly, you have this beautiful love inside of your body. Who likes to love? Who likes to give love? Raise your hand. Who likes to give love? I love to give love. Say, I love to give love! I love to give love. That's more like it. Now, as I was saying, mass thinking. Now you might be saying, why is mass thinking so important? Well, mass thinking is really important because if you look on the next slide, who can you see in this on the screen? Raise your hand if you want to just shout some people out around. Yeah, Steve Jobs. Wait a sec, you're going too fast. Steve Jobs, who else? Bill Gates. Mark. How do you pronounce his surname? Zuckerberg. CK. are. Now, if you look at these people at Richard Branson, if Richard Branson thought mass thinking, you wouldn't have Virgin Atlantic, or Virgin, would you? If Steve Jobs was thinking mass thinking, you wouldn't have an iPhone or anything to do with Apple, would you? Now, who hasn't anything to do with Apple in here? Raise your hand. Now, Apple is quite a good company. Now, Steve Jobs unfortunately died quite a long time. And Bill Gates, if he thought mass thinking, you wouldn't have Microsoft. And if Mark Zuckerberg, am I pronouncing that? Yeah. If Mark Zuckerberg, if he thought mass thinking, you wouldn't have Facebook. Now, who uses Facebook in here? Lots of people. That's nearly everybody, isn't it? So, if you look at it this way, all of these people, they wouldn't be here if you didn't have that mass thinking. And in the middle there is Larry Page, who is the founder of Google. Now, who uses Google? Google is the first search engine in the world. Wow. Say wow. So, as I was saying, if you didn't have all these people, then that basically means that you wouldn't have all these amazing companies, would you? No, you wouldn't. Now, that's why mass thinking is so important and why you shouldn't think it. Now, if your mum has money issues, what do you think she's going to say? Shout something out. You can't afford it. Okay. Who says? Do you think money grows on trees? Now funny enough, if you think of it, paper comes from trees. Money, if you have cash is made out of paper comes from trees. So what's the odds? I don't get it. It's not fair. And if your dad has been lied to by people, then he'll obviously say, do not trust people, be careful. Now, suddenly you start getting this sort of hypnosis from the world around you. You start just type of getting this mass thinking. Now, am I making sense so far? Yes. Now, you get into school. What do your teachers tell you? Shout something out. Get a good education. Find a normal job. Don't be creative. Don't laugh too loud. Bit harsh. Something else. Shout something else.
Be quiet.
Keep still, do your homework. Yeah, I don't really like homework, to be honest. Keep quiet. I'm actually quite loud because I don't normally like to listen to teachers. It's quite depressing. What else? Couple more. Concentrate. Do what you're told. Get a normal job. Things like that. Now, let me ask you, did you believe the things that your teachers told you as you were a kid? Did you believe those things? Now, most of you are kind of not saying no, and some of you are saying yes. Now, the thing is, it's good. It's okay that you didn't listen to your teachers, and it's okay that you did. But what's disappointing is that because you listened to people around you who had that mass thinking, you weren't meant to be as creative as you were. You weren't as happy as you were. You weren't as, what else is there? You weren't as playful. You weren't as creative. You weren't as initiative? Innovative. And it's just like that. So it's quite disappointing, isn't it? Because it's such a shame. Because your teachers, the people around you, all they say like that. But people drive in a box, they eat work out of a box, and then they die in a box. And as someone said, it's not your fault if you're born poor, but it is your fault if you die poor. Now, unfortunately, that is coming. Wait, actually, there's another exciting part. Now, may I ask you to close your eyes for a second? Just close your eyes. Yeah? Is it okay if we get some calming music on? Or some people aren't closing their eyes. You guys should be closing your eyes. Okay, so we're just going to have it silent, okay? So, as I was saying, when you were a little kid, you had a fight. You're not closing your eyes. Close your eyes, everybody. I can see you from here. Louise, close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. It doesn't matter if it's dark, we can still see you. When you were a little kid, you had a fire in your belly. When you were a little kid, you didn't care what other people thought. You were super comfortable in your own skin. When you were a little kid, you had crazy levels of energy. Have you ever seen those little kids? They don't walk, they run. I always run, to be honest. When you were a little kid, you were creative. You didn't care. When you were a little kid, you wanted to be a billionaire, or you wanted to be someone who changes the world, or someone who makes the house of their dreams, or someone to find, or someone to be a climber. Because, can I tell you, life has a way of pushing your dreams down. Yes, we have setbacks. Yes, we have divorces. Well, not me, because I'm not even married yet. But yes, we have negative things happening to them. But your destiny, when negative things happen, let me tell you, when negative things happen, it's not that your destiny has suddenly stopped and it's not coming your way. It's a sign that you are on your way to your destiny. Now you need to be careful, because what most people do is they allow that to hurt them, which leads to depression. Now, what you need to do, you need to focus on your own beliefs. If your beliefs are not good right now, change your beliefs right now. Thank you. You can open your eyes. Show me your actions. Now everybody's just standing all tall and all that stuff. So, now, if you didn't have any fear, what actions would you take? How do you sit when you're confident? You're sitting tall right now. So why can't you sit like that all the time? So, now, sit like that all the time, every time you sit, if that makes sense. You need to just have no fear, because it's ego-based fear. And the thing is, you can't think that. So don't be surprised if you're 25 or you're 45 or you're 55, because you have programmed yourself level by level from daily repetition to disbelieve in yourself and to disbelieve in your genius and to disbelieve in your dreams. So do not be surprised. Now, you need to stand tall, stand proud, be proud of who you are. Is that clear to everybody?
Yes.
Now high five the person next to you and say, I can do this. Now, unfortunately, that is coming to the end of my speech. But right here is some of my social media links. I am on all social medias by Vanessa. And who was here the last Masters of Success 2016? So if you knew, I was doing an auction last time and we've recently got back from Bindar! Woo! So here, who likes to play games? Yeah. I like to play games. Now here, if you have visited my stand, which I recommend you should do, I have one of my original paintings that is not on the stand. Now what game we are going to be playing is an auction. Ooh, give me a ooh. Now, here I have a painting. Now what we are going to do is, we're going to start off at £50, 50. So every time a hand raises, it will increase by £10. Is that okay with you guys? Okay, so let me just put the painting here for a second. Can everybody see that? Yes? Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's start.
60.
Okay, wait, that's going way too fast. Okay. Okay, wait, raise your hand. Okay, raise your hand, everybody. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,
10.
110,
120.
120, 130, 140,
50.
150, 160, 170, 100
80.
180,
90.
190, and if you didn't know last time, we raised 1.1k for H giving for the auction. So if you want to be really generous, you can go to the bucket and put some of the change in there. Or what you can do, you can go and visit my stand as well, because £5 goes to H giving, which is a charity. And last time, these two gentlemen grabbed the painting, which was actually quite crazy, and then people started increasing it just like that type of thing. So it was like before it was like 110, and then someone said, "Oh yeah, 200," and I was like, "Oh." So you can do that if you would like. I mean, if you would like. It's okay. It's for the kids in China. Okay. So where were we? We're at 190.
It's me still.
Pardon?
It's me still 190.
100. Wait.
200.
200. Okay. Give that gentleman a round of applause. Okay, £200. £200 going on. £200 going on.
210.
220. Okay. Come on, guys. It's a H giving. It's got giving in the name. H giving. Get it? Fun joke, right? No, but please do. I mean, it was an absolutely amazing experience. But I
250.
Vanessa.
290.
What? Wait.
290.
You said 290?
Yeah.
Who said that? 200. Okay.
Give out another one. Give out another one.
290.
Give out two.
Tell it twice. 290. Tell it twice for 290.
Make another one. Do a 300 each. You make another one.
Yeah, we can sell two of them.
For 300.
Both winners win-win.
Some other paintings, or you can order another original painting like this. So, who wants to?